Well, the thing is, I didn't know that there was an afterlife. I lived my life, luxury and sophistry, and I didn't care. I just lived. I didn't think that there was going to be any consequences in the afterlife. I did not expect that, I'm going to be here now and a lot of people are still judging me on the afterlife and it's keeping me stuck. And, I can understand why it is happening, but the whole idea of being not completely dead has surprised me. I was not raised to be aware of reincarnation, and this has completely surprised me. Uh, I did have an out of control ego. I was manipulated by many, but I was not innocent, and we all know that. I was completely selfish, and my ego and my sexual desires and my pushing life to its limits was always beyond any morals that I should have had. And I can see that now, and it has, looking back in my life review, it's given me so much shame. My life contract, I wasn't to be this monster to hurt people. I was definitely off my life purpose. The greater message for humanity is that possessions, materialism, luxury lives, being rich and famous and appearing to have it all does not make you a good person at all. And I would say if I was alive, I really sold my soul to enjoy the life that I wanted, and I had no consideration for anyone or anything apart from myself. And so I understand that now, looking back, and as much as I was a narcissist, I'm not proud of that life, and I can see all the pain that has been caused. It feels really hard still to process what my purpose was to help humanity. I guess, looking from the bigger purpose and picture of it, it has wakened people up to realize that there's a lot that goes on behind the rich and famous and the luxurious lifestyles. A lot of corruption at every layer. And my death wasn't a suicide. I was taken out of my cell, and I thought I was able to be, I thought I was escaping. I thought I was able to be released and had my mates hook me up once again, because I had no belief at all that I was going to have to serve my punishment. I made sure that all my connections were sorted, and I had complete belief that I was going to be sprung out of jail as such. And so I just went with them, excited, thinking finally I can escape. And then what it turned into was I was taken into another little mini court case where there was a different judge, and it was martial law. And there was a lot of other crimes I was charged with, bigger picture stuff. And my time was up. I was found guilty because I was guilty. There's no surprise on that. I was surprised at how fast it was and how much information they had. And it just had no control over it. Once I realized that, I definitely got sprung big time. And everyone's wondering if I confessed, and there's all the footage that has been recorded that is now in the hands of the authorities, and most people are suspecting that. And this is where all the arrests have come from, is the footage. I was recording all of the ongoings of the properties, and this is how we blackmailed, and this is how I was so confident to know that I was never going to have to pay for my indiscrepancies, because I had bribed so many people who had gotten away with it for so long. They just really took me by surprise that there was even this other higher martial court that just came and just totally took over. Yeah, it really took me by surprise. And now I can see it from the other side, and yeah, just now looking at it and seeing all of the victims and how my actions have impacted them is really hard. When you go through your life contract, you actually go through and you see and feel everything that other people are responding to your behavior. So I have had to view all of my repulsive and depraved actions on all of these victims, and I got to experience it from their position, and that has profoundly made me aware of my actions. And I know that from this side, I can't apologize to them enough. And I am ashamed. And I am now, only in my death, able to be aware of what the hell I was doing. I was so out of control. I was so out of control, and my manipulation worked. And I know I'm not the only person that has been using those tactics of manipulation to get what I wanted. I am not asking for anyone to forgive me, and I'm not asking for anyone to have pity. I just want to get my word out. I just want to express how I had no clue. My arrogance when I was alive was beyond. And now I can see everything from a bigger picture. I am genuinely sorry. And when you all cross over and then have to experience your own life contracts, you will experience very little from what I had to experience, and you'll appreciate what I'm saying. It is positive, and a lot of you listening will have amazing life reviews to enjoy and be really proud of. And a lot of people like me, we get to experience severely the pain that we have put on people, and that does leave a mark. It does leave a mark on your soul. I will have to be paying it back to all of my victims. We will have contracts. This doesn't just... People were upset because there was no justice for the victims, and I want you all to know that we have karma, and that I saw all the pain and suffering that I caused all of my victims, and my soul is wanting me to correct this karmic cycle. I will honor that, and with each and every one of my victims, we will have a conversation in the afterlife, and we will work out what we can do to make amends. Just like other people who have done this in the past, done other things in the past, there's always justice that gets served. Just because it doesn't happen in your court systems that you feel is safe and valid doesn't mean that I'm not going to pay back my karma. The justice will be served. You will position, your dimension that you're living in now, you just can't see how karma can be served. So I just want you to be reassured that there will be karma paid, and I will be correcting my mistakes, and I will be growing from it. And the truth is going to come out so soon. With the shift coming and humanity evolving and transcending so soon, everyone's going to awaken to all the other people that are doing crimes against humanity. And this is to help awaken people to realize that there is corruption at every industry, at every level. And humanity has been lied to about everything. You've been so disconnected from nature, from environment, from source, from who you are. There's so much going on. In my horrible, horrible life that gave no true help to humanity in any shape or form, has shocked people to see that this horrible behavior can go on, not just for 1 decade, not just for 2 decades, but for nearly 3 decades. And it hasn't been resolved. I know you all want to find out who I've been connected with and who did what and who said what and who else was part of the corruption. And I just want you to all know that justice is being served and will be served. Don't be distracted by the crimes. Focus on your own inner growth. Make sure that when you have to sit through your life contracts review, with your life review, you're sitting on the better side than I was, and you sit there and enjoy your life show and feel really proud of all how you've connected to others, and all how you have shown how to be a better human through compassion and love and consideration and understanding and respect. You will love your life review when you sit. You don't sit when you watch, but you know what I mean. When you're witnessing your life review and you have been a good helper for humanity, it will be one of the best things you've ever done and experienced. Don't be me, obviously, but even now you can forgive yourself and move on now. If you have done any crimes against humanity, you need to do your own inner work and you need to start making amends straight away. Honesty will set you free. You will never hide. You will always be found out and always caught. So for the people who are still trying to slip under the covers with their crimes, your days are numbered and you know it. You should be afraid. There is so much about to happen that's going to expose you all. You are just all waiting for the big show, and it is not far.